Hey air signs, it's Tina from Trust and Truth Tarot. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I just wanted to come on and say that I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently for the first half of this month, and I will give you a quick backstory on why. As a lot of you guys know, I was dealing with some health issues, surgery, then came the hurricanes. I had a breakup, like in the middle of all of that. And by hurricanes, I mean Irma and then Maria, which also affected me both in my work life and my personal life, as I do have a lot of family in Puerto Rico. You know, that situation is ongoing. My job actually is in the travel department for a very large corporation. So part of my job, was handling kind of like the crisis situation as to things on the back end that were going on, evacuating employees, checking on their health and safety, working with different teams within the organization to make sure that those missions were fulfilled. Basically, work has been nonstop. Uh, Honestly, I'm not even going to kid you as far as like work goes. I think my first true day that I didn't physically work, like work, was just actually Sunday, and that was since before Irma came to Florida. So, and I'm not complaining, trust me, I'm happy to do that, but it's just been an extremely stressful, 3 months for me. So anyway, I wanted to come on here and do at least the first half of what are we getting into? October for everybody. But I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Like I said, I'm gonna organize it by element this time. Kind of do, I'm going to break it down into sign, but it'll be 4 separate videos. Hopefully these will film and upload. I had started to do, I did for September, Aquarius and Libra after I did Earth signs and then Gemini. And guess what? When I went to go download them onto my computer so I could upload to YouTube, it was just black. There was nothing. I don't know if there's something wrong with my computer, and I'm genuinely hoping that this, films and downloads so that everybody can hear this message. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm doing it differently in the sense also that one of the things that has been going on with me also, kind of going through all of these changes and really like, the solar eclipse was kind of a big turning point in my life. That was the day that I actually had my breakup, and I didn't realize it was going to happen as far as like with the solar eclipse and whatnot. And it wasn't like the biggest deal in my life that's ever happened, but that's when things kind of started shifting for me. I started working more on the back end with friends and coworkers and family into utilizing more of my clairvoyance. So I'm an intuitive empath, and by definition, that means very strong intuition, and empathetic, meaning that I can feel others' emotions. So that's how I typically do my readings. And if you've had a personal reading with me, then you're probably very aware that that's what I draw on to do readings, but also pull in a little bit of sometimes clairvoyance comes through in the past. And when I say past, I mean like forever. I tend to block out any sort of clairvoyance because it's, I honestly don't know why. I can't give you a reason. I think it scares a lot of people, and I think that sometimes it's hard to explain. When you can just know things, that just come to you. My spirit guides obviously are with me all the time, and they tell me things. And obviously these are going to be very general readings, but I'm still going to use tarot. I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot deck here to read. This is not my usual deck. This is I usually use the Mermaid deck by Jane Wallace, which I absolutely love. That'll always be my baby. That's my original deck. But I would be using that one. And then I was using some different Love Oracle cards, but I'm just going to go back to Doreen Virtue for a little bit, but we're not going to use them as much. So the readings are going to be a little bit different this couple of weeks, all right? Okay, guys, please say, or cross your fingers, just put some positive energy that these videos actually will be able to be downloaded and uploaded, because I'm going to be putting a lot of energy into this. And I'm going to start with my air signs because it is Libra season. I'm also an air sign myself, and, I love you guys. I love everybody, but, air signs have a very special place right here. Also, before we get started, I would like to say or ask you guys a big favor. my cat, Homer, who is 14 years old, and I've had since he was 3 weeks old. Actually went missing on Saturday. So he's never spent a day in his entire life outside, and this is day 3. I've been looking for him a lot, and can't find him. So I live in an apartment on the 4th floor, and Saturday night I let him out to just hang out on the balcony because he likes to do that, and he was just, laying there enjoying the moonlight. And when I went to go, close the balcony doors, he wasn't out there, and I figured he had just come in and hid under the bed because that's what he usually does. He's a little old man, so he just likes to kind of nap and stuff like that. And anyway, realized he was missing the following day, and haven't seen him since. I've been searching for him. My friends have been searching for him. I've been very, very grateful as far as like my neighbors and everybody trying to help me. But, he's not here. So, sorry, I'm getting a little upset. I miss him a lot. And my little buddy. But anyway, if you guys could please just put some positive energy out there for Homer, my gorgeous little kitty, I would really appreciate that. He's, like I said, sorry, I was not trying to get emotional with this video at all, but I absolutely miss that little guy a lot, and I'm just hoping that he comes home. So anyway, all right, let me regain my composure. All right. Spirit has been guiding me to give you guys some messages, and I'm already kind of channeling a lot. So I want to go ahead and start with Libra. Now, Libra, so sorry about the earphones as well, guys. That's the other thing. Everybody was saying on my last couple of videos, like they couldn't hear me. I have a beautiful microphone that's like expensive and, works apparently or allegedly really good. Very highly rated on Amazon. I had used it for the months prior to filming my other videos, and everything was fine. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh, I can't hear you." So I'm like, people are like, "I'm unsubscribing to your channel because I can't hear you." I'm like, "Well, whatever." So now I'm back to my earbuds, which is fine with me, but they're a little annoying. They get in the way sometimes. So we just have to deal with it until I figure out what the sound situation is with my computer, which is kind of a priority, but lower on the priority list, if you could understand. Oh, by the way, this is Twinkle. This is my other cat who's 14. My little girl, so I have a little girl and a little boy. But anyway, she misses her brother too. So, all right, you want to help me do Libra, Twinkle? Yeah. All right, let's get into it, Mama. All right. So Libra, a lot of you guys, excuse me again. A lot of you guys, I'm feeling very, very strongly that you're feeling at this point like there has been an overwhelming amount of need for your attention, okay? A lot of you guys have been drawn in many different directions by many different people and many different things, and that could mean work, that could mean love, that could mean, so many different things. But there's been so many people that are like Libra, 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 especially as we're coming into Libra season, because that means like the sun is in your sign, you're kind of radiating this light and things are going really well for you guys. So Libras have been feeling, almost, I want to say torn, but Libras have a very good sense of kind of balancing things out, right? So you're being pulled, you're being pulled, you're being pulled, you're being pulled, but then you're able to go, no, this is what I need. This is what I need to do. I'm going to make this happen, and everybody else can wait until tomorrow. So I feel like that's been kind of a very strong sense for you. But the other thing that I'm really sensing for you a lot, Libra, and this is really crazy, is like this overwhelming sense of love. Like, I don't know why, when I was thinking about Libra earlier, I was just thinking like, this just feeling of like warmth just kind of came over my heart. Like you're also, like a lot of you guys, if you were single, you might be getting into relationships. If you were in relationships, those might be strengthening. Some of you guys might be getting engaged or married or moving in together. Like I really feel very strongly for Libras right now that they've got this overwhelming sense of kind of, just a deepening of their love, if that makes any sense. Like a deepening of their love in whatever definition that is to them, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull some cards for Libra as well. Like I said, we're going to be using the, the Steampunk Tarot deck, which is just a gorgeous deck. You guys absolutely love it. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you guys and then just pull 1 Love Oracle card, okay? All right, Spirit, what can you tell me for the zodiac sign of Libra for the first 2 weeks of October 2017, please? Zodiac sign of Libra for the first 2 weeks of October 2017. Twinkle Loves Tarot. Oh, I should name my channel that. Actually, nobody steal that. All right, let's go. Zodiac sign of Libra for the first 2 weeks of 2017, please. All right. Libra, I'm also getting a sense before we pull any cards, some of you guys are having this second doubt about your boss or some sort of authority figure in your life too. Okay, I'm going to continue shuffling while we talk about that. I think that a lot of you guys have given people the benefit of the doubt in the sense that you trusted maybe their business judgment or their judgment in some other characteristic because you can kind of see your own sense of ability to balance judgment, and you trusted that those people or that person had that as well, and it turns out that maybe you were not correct. Okay, all right, so I'm getting that. Some of you guys also, I don't know why cars are coming into play. It could be that you're in the market for a new car, you're thinking about buying a new car, or you may have been having like taking your cars in for repairs, something like that. But vehicles, cars, really pulling in strongly for you too. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, Libra. First card you have is the Eight of Swords. Exactly. So if you look at her there, she is feeling trapped in a situation. And as I just mentioned with the job situation, this could be that you actually trusted somebody's judgment and you shouldn't have done that. You know, you're now realizing that you were wrong about that. You thought that somebody that maybe was smart or powerful, or, you know, somebody that had some sort of, how do I say that, kind of like, they're intelligent and successful, you know, was making the right decisions. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're feeling trapped in this situation because, you know, you were so blind. As you can see, she's got the blindfold on there. You feel very blinded. Like you were so blind to the situation. And now you're like, well, I've invested so much into this that now I don't know how to get out of it. Does that make sense? All right, let's go on to the next card, please, for Libra for October 2017, first 2 weeks of October 2017. Okay, next we've got the Eight of Wands. Again, feeling attacked, guys, feeling attacked. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is career related. Now, absolutely could be love as well. Now, if we're gonna talk about career, this is basically feeling like, you know, you went into battle for somebody and they, you know, now you're in the defense mode, basically. Like you're in a position where you have to defend yourself, and you have to basically throw out all of your wands and say no. You know, like put down the hammer, basically put down your foot and say, that's not what's happening to me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I need to do. And this is what I need to do to be happy, because somebody might be threatening that for you. Okay. And in love, well, let's talk about this as if it were just a general sense first, and then we'll talk about it as if it were love. Hang on one more second. We're going to put one more card for Libra. Libra, first 2 weeks of October 2017, please. Nine of Swords. Okay, so again, somebody coming in, this could be you, Libra, as an air sign, but somebody coming in like a knight in shining armor, basically taking that sword and cutting through all of the BS, all of the drama, making sure that they are balanced, making sure that they have what they need to have, and that's what you need to do, Libra, if you're not doing that already, which a lot of you guys have a very uncanny ability to do that for yourselves. But just in case you feel trapped, as we were just talking about, or that you've got a blindfold on, or that you were blindsided by someone, take your power back, Libra. That's basically what it's saying. If this is a love situation, guys, there could have been someone that came in, could be a long-term, short-term relationship. This could be a relationship with your parents, a sibling, any sort of relationship in your life. But basically somebody blindsided you, you know, and now you're feeling trapped in a situation like you can't get out of it. It could be, again, that you're married to that person. It could be that you're related to them, or it could be a work situation where you're, you know, dependent on them financially, you know, to make a living. So you feel trapped there. Again, Eight of Wands, feeling very defensive, not only feeling attacked, but feeling like you kind of have to attack back. And I know a lot of Libras, you guys are very kind people. You're wonderful people. You hate to do that, like you don't want to be the person that says, like, stop, stop what you're saying. Listen to me. That's not, you can do it. You absolutely have the power, and you just like us Geminis, just like us Aquariuses, all of us air signs have this, right? But this means that essentially now you're on the offense and you're having to push back on what whoever is doing this to you has done to you, and take back your power in a love relationship. And again, Knight of Swords, cutting through bullshit, right? Cutting out all the bullshit. You're like, some of you guys might be going through a breakup. If it's too much bullshit, and this could be involving also a fire sign here. You've got 2 air sign cards here as well, but it could be involving a fire sign. But if some of you guys are going through a breakup, it means basically you're just done. Cut you off, right? So that's what's happening with my Libra friends. Now let's pull one love card for you guys from Adoring Virtue deck. Okay, let's see what we got here. Spirit guides, angels, messages do you have for the zodiac sign of Libra for the first 2 weeks of October 2017, please? Love yourself first. What did I just say? It's exactly what I just said. You feel trapped. Forget about it, guys. You have to love yourself first. Put yourself first, Libra. You guys are already, you know how to do that. You absolutely know how to do that. So definitely do that, and make sure that you are taking care of your own needs, your own, your own health too. I feel like for Libras, a lot of times you guys are like me in the same sense. I'm a Libra rising, as a matter of fact. But you're like me. You'll work yourself into the ground. Like you just will. That's what you do. We do everything for everybody else, neglecting your own needs. Make sure you're eating correctly. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself emotionally too. Doing things that actually make you happy, doing things that actually serve you as well, because you guys will put all of that aside. Anything that you enjoy doing, you'll put it aside to please others, to help others, to make sure that things happen that other people need to happen, and then you'll totally forget about yourselves. So that's just a reminder, okay? And in relationship sense, if we're talking love yourself first, I mean, if you're in a relationship that's making you defensive, that's making you have to put up those wands to fight those fights, to fight those battles, make sure that you are absolutely caring for your own heart, caring for your own soul, because if you don't do that, guys, nobody else is going to do it for you, okay? I'm just telling you that right now. You have to make sure that you are putting yourself first. Pull back. If there's somebody that you feel, especially you Libras, I know what you do, needs your help, then you will jump in to help them, right? And you will completely neglect the fact that, you had plans to hang out with your friends, to go work out, to, go out to dinner, to read a book, to study, like whatever the case may be. And that will hurt you in the long run, Libra. I'm telling you right now, it will drain you. You will become emotionally, physically, and spiritually exhausted, and you don't need that at all. You've got to put love into here, because once you do that, other people around you will not only love you, they will respect you as well. Okay, Libras, I know that I said that I'm going to do this in a lump video as far as like all of the elements go, but this is going to be your special video. The reason I'm doing that is because I do need to test this out at the 19-minute mark almost, and make sure that this is actually going to upload into YouTube. Once I do that, if any other zodiac signs are watching or cross-watching, I will probably, more than likely, be lumping the other ones into elements. So those are coming, but I do need to stop this video now and just make sure that it's going to actually download to my computer first and then upload into YouTube, so that I'm not kind of wasting an entire hour, talking to myself here in my room. All right, Libras. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, please email me, but please also know that because of everything that I'm going through, there may be a slight delay, A, in my response to getting back to you, and B, in your reading. I did have some issues with everything else that was going on last month. I am issuing refunds now to people that have been waiting for readings from me, that have waited too long. Again, if you're one of those people and you're watching this video, I am sincerely sorry. It has just been, I cannot explain the last 3 months to you. It's not me. It's not my life, how everything usually runs. I have no idea how to explain it. If you have paid me and I owe you a reading, I will happily issue you a refund if you so want one. If you still want your reading, absolutely fine as well. I'm working on them. Obviously now just trying to get things back to normal. Working as hard as I can to do that. So anyway, if you're interested in a personal reading, please email me at trustandtruthtarot@gmail.com, or you can visit my website at trustandtruthtarot.com. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.